Mark here. This is my Seiko Divers 7S26-0020. This watch has a 42mm stainless steel case, so it's a big one. It's a big chunk of metal. Lug to lug is 46mm, lug width is 22, and the thickness on this is 13.6mm. It does have the day and the date black dial. It's got the Pepsi bezel that rotates in one direction, date at 3 o'clock, black dial, water resistant to 200 meters. This is a flat Hardlex crystal from Seiko, and this is a screw down back. Let me show the back. So there is the back of the watch, and this one uses the Seiko 7S26 automatic movement that is 21 joules, running at 21,600 VPH. This watch was my work watch, and I wore this to work for about 2 years before I started noticing scratches in the crystal. I worked with marble and granite stone, so it was a very hostile work environment for a watch, which is also why I wanted all stainless. And then because when you work with stone, you work with a lot of water, and this would be constantly getting wet. And it does have a screw down crown here, but you know, this, I didn't want it to get just so beaten up that it was unrecognizable, so I swapped it out for another work watch which had a sapphire crystal, and I'll show that in another video at a later time. So on the wrist, you can see this is the 42mm, how that looks on a 6.5-inch wrist. 46mm lug to lug, so like I said, it is a big chunk of steel. But you know, I wore it every day, 5 days a week for work, and you know, never had any issues as far as, you know, it obviously did get bumped, which is why the scratches started, but you know, for what it is, I guess if you're a diver and need something to go that far down into the water, that's fine. But right now this kind of just occupies itself in a case, and I really don't throw it on too often, if ever. But anyway, so that's my Seiko Divers 7S26-0020 200-meter dive watch. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.